Hello, would you like to join me for some New York Times games? My name is Mara and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games Wordle, Strands, and Connections for Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. So spoiler warning, if you haven't already done your New York Times games for today, I recommend that you pause this video, do that first, then come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, I always welcome you to follow along with me as I solve the games. And afterward, I would love it if you would leave a nice comment down below as to what you thought. Without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my Wordle starting word for today. Let me shuffle these up. And here we go. Okay. Going to take that down. Pause my video. I'm going to pause my video for a moment while I bring up my phone, and then I'll get to solving Wordle. Okay, I have my phone pulled up, opening up the New York Times Games app and scrolling down to Wordle. Guess your way to the correct word. Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. Go ahead, add another day to your 373-day streak. Okay, brush. Okay, I wonder if this is going to be a TH word. Could also be GH, CH, PH maybe. Let me see. Can I do a word that has like let me just try like MONTH. Oh, that was not good. Okay. Oh, we could also be in the TCH trap. What if I did latch? It's another common letter, different vowel. Let me try that. Okay, wrong vowel, but it is a TCH. Oh no, what do we still have? Itch. We have itch words, etch words. Oh gosh. Let me try an etch word. Wait, how many words do we have? Oh gosh. I feel like what I need to do is a filler type word that would not be exactly playing in hard mode since I already know. I could also have catch. Oh, no, I can't have catch because there's no A. But I need to know whether it's an E or an I word. And so I feel like I should do that. All right, let me see how many words there would be. So if we had ETCH, there could be, I think, just fetch. I don't think any of these other words would fit. And then if it was an I, we could have which, pitch. Oh gosh. Ditch. Oh no. Okay, well, I think that's it. Which, that's all that would be left, right? Or hitch, hitch. That would be 4 words left. So I don't have 4 words to go. I feel like I need to determine if it is. Okay, okay, so I've got an F, a P, a W, D, and of course there's no overlapping, a D, and then like another H. Okay, do we have, oh wait, D. That was supposed to be D, not F. So what I'm trying to think about is a word maybe that has I and E in it. And then some of these letters to eliminate or confirm one of them. What about fiend? F-I-E-N. Oh, no, wait. I know there's not an N, but shoot, I don't want to use any letters that's not really going to help me. F-I-E. I don't suppose W-I-F-E-D is a word, is it? Wifed. Oh, let me see. Oh my gosh, it is a word. All right. Okay. It is fetch. All right. That's how I had to do it today. Now I know not all of you would play that way, and I literally try to do hard mode. But if you are trying to maintain your streak, you can use a filler word. And so that is the strategy I employed this time. I'll go back and talk about that in a second. Okay, so I've played 711 games. My current and max streak is 374. All right. So like if I had gone down the checking if I was one of the vowels, this is why it's good. Like in earlier words, I probably, instead of month, I should have done a vowel combo to try to figure out what vowel was in the word. It would have been really helpful if I'd had an E in one of my starting, first 1 or 2 words as well. And so like I could have gotten this a lot sooner, or, I could have just not won at all. Like if I had done the word witch next, okay? Like instead of doing wifed, if I had done witch, then I would have figured out that it wasn't an I, and I probably still would have gotten it in 5 because I could only think of one E word. So there you go there. But then this, by doing this other word and not using the words that I already had, then I determined my starting letter as well. Anyway, be kind to me down below. All right, got it in 5. So let's move on to strands. Find it in words. Okay, go ahead, add another day to your 57-day streak. That's so sweet. Okay, sweet. Are we talking sweet things like desserts, or are we talking like you're so sweet, you're kind, you're considerate? I don't see a K in here. I see the word sign. No. Okay. Oh, and I should have known there's like another one here. Dub. Well, up here I see sugary. Is that our spanogram? Okay, sugary. Oh, cube, sugar cube. Are we talking about so different ways you can have your sugar? Here's granulated. Wow. I mean, like if I had seen that first, I might have thought that was the spanogram. It goes from end to end too. Oh, brown sugar, invert sugar. Powdered sugar. Whoop. Powdered sugar. Okay, I have one word left. What other kinds of sugar do we have? Donibrit. Turbiodan. Oh, I'm receiving a call. Let me decline this for right now. I will call her back. All right. Let me try to figure out this last word. Brinadoubt. I have no idea what this type of sugar is. Cube sugar, powdered sugar, granulated sugar, brown sugar. I don't even know of any kinds of sugar except for like a syrup, sugary syrup. I might just have, but I would need 2 hints. Oh my gosh. All right. Based on the way the letters are here, I feel like it's going to be like, it has to go this way, like Danib. Can't go like that. I don't think it's going to, unless it started with a letter like Odanibret. Turbinado? I don't know what that is. That was, okay, whatever. Okay, I got my spanogram, sugary, and then I got the remaining 6 words. What is turbinado sugar? I just want to look. Let's see. What is turbinado sugar? Here, wow. Raw cane sugar or demerara sugar is a minimally processed sugar with large light brown crystals and a rich molasses flavor. There you go. Okay, that is sweet. All right, let's move on to connections, group words that share a common thread. Go ahead, add another day to your 97-day streak, September 3rd, 2025. Wednesday, day, Wednesday, dawn, Wednesday, dawn, Wednesday, dawn, flower, bond, Genesis, Alf, MTV, fly, fuse, start, combine, pull, birth, and VHS. Okay. Okay. Well, right. Alf, MTV, VHS, these all seem like 80s things. Maybe NES instead of NES. Maybe it's NES for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Being a child or teen of the 80s, I'm feeling like these are 80s things, but let me do a screenshot and see what else we have. Because another thing that I saw right away was like bond, fuse, combine, and maybe wed, like to marry something. You bond it, the bonds of marriage. So you marry something, you wed it. Wed, bond, fuse, combine. Let me change my color to green. And then let's see. So dawn is like a new day. Genesis is the beginning of something. Start and birth could also be flower, like something flowers. That's like a new thing. But I think birth is probably a better option there. That would leave day, flower, fly, and pole, which probably would be our purple category if this is correct. Pole, north fly, pole, fly, butterfly, butter pole, butterflower, no. Day, new flower, no. Fly, the flower. Anyway, let me try a couple of these and see if I'm in the right vicinity. I'm going to delete this here. Okay. Since I saw this right away, let me just go ahead and give these 80s things a try. Okay. Oh, and it's blue. TV related abbreviations in the 80s. Right. Okay. Right. Nintendo. Yes. Anyway, ALF. Abbreviations. Well, dang. Alien life form, I think is what ALF stood for. Alien life form, MTV, music, television, Nintendo video? What's the H in VHS? Video. Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Okay. Let me try bond, fuse, combine, and wed. All right. Oh, to join. And that is green. All right. Well, then I feel pretty confident that start, dawn, birth, and Genesis, my goodness, are the yellow category for beginnings, like dawn, birth, start, and Genesis. These are all beginnings. So that would mean that flower, fly, pole, and day do go together. What do we have here? Day. Well, we started out with Wednesday. Wednesday, birthday, happy day. Fly, flower, pole. We've got, I'm just not sure. And because I haven't figured it fully out, what is it? I'm going to do Genesis, birth, dawn, start. That's yellow. All right. Purple by default. What are these? Flower, fly, pole. Oh, there's flower, Whatever. Let's go. May. Okay. Mayday, Mayflower, Maypole, Mayfly. I'm going to have to look up what is a mayfly. Okay. I have completed 370 games. My current streak is 98. My max streak is 251. All right. Well, how did you do on those? Let me remove my phone. If I can find my mouse cursor. There we go. All right. And I'm going to look up two things. What is a mayfly? Okay. Oh, it's an actual kind of a fly. A mayfly is a short-lived aquatic insect known for its brief, non-feeding adult stage, which is primarily for reproduction. Most of its life is spent underwater as a nymph, feeding on algae and decaying matter. After emerging from the water, the mayfly undergoes a final molt to become a winged adult, mating and dying within a few days to a month, leaving behind a legacy as a critical food source in freshwater ecosystems. All right, then. All right. And then what does VHS stand for? Video home system, a discontinued standard for consumer level analog video recording on magnetic tape cassettes. Yeah, well, I knew what a VHS cassette was, but I didn't know that it stood for video home system. So there we go, learning something new every day. And then I think it's kind of important. Did you already know what the acronyms stood for? All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully you picked up some tips and tricks along the way as for how you can solve your games. Don't forget to put a little play in your day and check out that video that YouTube's offering you right there. Check out the links in my description box below. Take care and be kind.